So Block and Load is a 5v5 all-action combat game. It's a little bit different, a little bit special, because we've got building, shooting, destroying, and creativity as well. It's kind of a mix between Team Fortress 2 with Minecraft, a little bit of MOBA as well. So it's really cool. They have lots of fun with it. We've got 6 mad, unhinged heroes, all with different weapons and abilities and stuff like that. And then crazy superpowered blocks. We've got big bombs, turrets, mortars, blue blocks, all kinds of crazy stuff.
So what do you mean by create when you say, what do you mean by create when you say create?
Yeah, so basically players are able to kind of build and destroy any part of the map in real time in the session. So you can basically do anything like you can build huge walls, you can build turrets into them, you can use big bombs to blow them up, you can dig tunnels, you can dig all the way to the enemy's base and take it out that way.
Okay, finally, who's your favorite character?
Oh yeah, I am 100% the ninja. OP1 Shinobi for the win. He climbs walls, he can teleport back to his special shrine, he's got ninja stars, a katana, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, of course. So what we're currently seeing here is the Heroes Hunt, where you're selecting your character. It depends on your playing style what you want to select. So Brawns, those are your big burly guys. They've got a lot of health and they just go straight into battle. Skill is your sniper and your ninja. They both have unique abilities in their own right. And then you've got Eliza in the brain. She's got some chemical bombs and stuff that she can plant. But my favorite character currently is Tony. Tony is a very defensive unit. He places turrets, he places some, he's got some healing blocks, some ammo crates, and all those go towards building a really nice defensive base, because what you want to do is you want to build an ammo crate and a healing block next to you, and then build some turrets around you, because then what you do is you get your healing weapon out, and you just keep on repairing your turrets while you're getting healed up by your healing blocks and stuff like that. So that's part of my strategy that I usually use. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to check my loadout and select the blocks that I want to take. Now, I'm quite fortunate that the blocks that Tony is by default loaded with, that's the blocks that I usually play with. We've got some standard brick blocks, some force field gates. Those are great because what they do is they allow your team to go through, but the opposing team cannot come back. So it's like a one-way wall. You've got some fire traps. Those are great to place around your base, because when your enemies get close to them, they explode and they just set fire to your enemies. Heating stations and ammo crates. So because I'm ready and I've got all the blocks that I need, I'm going to block him in. And then once the game starts, we have a bank of blocks, and with this bank of blocks you can build your defenses. So I've got 2,000 blocks to start off with. That's usually not enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mine some blocks. While I do this is I'll get my tool out and I'll just left click to then mine blocks. And as I mine these blocks, you'll notice that I just get a plus 12 for each block that I mine. Those blocks are necessary because when I then start going towards the base and I get my blocks, my brick blocks out, I can then start building with those blocks in my back. And it takes 9 blocks per brick block that I need to place down. So I'm just going to fortify our base real quick, place some of these strategically around there. You can see it's actually quite quick because it's an instant block place. So you don't need to stand around for hours waiting for a block to be placed, to be built. You just need to quickly click. So cool. Just going to jump up here. And then what I usually like to do is I just usually just build a nice little fort around the base. Makes it quite easy for us. Oh, I've got ninja in the way. Cool. That is almost done. Cool, so what I like to do after this point is get the turrets out, because the turrets are what they actually attack your enemy. Now the nice thing with Tony is he's got a special ability where if you tap the F button, everything gets built a little bit quicker for a set amount of time. So when you're building turrets, they take quite a lot of time to build. It's actually quite useful to tap that F and get that special ability out. I'm just going to place them in this trench because as the enemy gets closer to the base, I want to get them as far away as possible, so this is a good place to start. We'll place 2 more of these once the ninja gets out of the way. So notice that it's considerably slower at this point because I've already placed my special ability is now finished, and now I need to get the cooldown time. So I've now only got 157 blocks left, so I need to go and mine some more. Now the darker the block, the slower it takes to mine them. So notice that these go quite quickly. If I go for that one, it takes about 3 drills before it actually takes out that block. So what you want to try and do is go for the lighter blocks first, because you'll mine them much quicker and you'll just replenish your blocks much faster. You cannot sprint and mine at the same time, so it's quite a slow process. It helps balance out the game a little, because if you could just quickly mine everything, then there would be no challenge to it. You just quickly mine, you can go quickly build some stuff, and you're done. You're sorted. Cool. Now I've got enough blocks. So I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to place a healing crate down here, because that allows me to kind of hide behind my own turret and get healed up. So I'll place an ammo crate right next to that, because if I then stand on these, I'm getting healed and I'm getting replenished. So if I get my special weapon out, I've got 6 out of 60, I can shoot, I can reload, and then because I'm on the ammo crate, that will just replenish my bullets. So it's a brilliant strategy to take if you're a defensive unit. Just stay on those and make sure your turrets stay healed up. The way you heal your turrets is you press Q again, you get your glue gun out, and you just shoot your turrets. And that's it's quite inappropriate, but it's brilliant, and it's in the same light. So what you want to make sure is, once that curtain goes up and your enemies start attacking you, you want to get in the stretch, crouch down, you're safe because you're behind your turret, and you just start healing it up, and everything's awesome. So we've still got 8 seconds of building, so I'm just going to go, because I'm a defensive unit, I'm not going to bother to attack, I'm just going to hold back. I'm just going to make sure that our base is safe while my comrades go to battle. So I want to build some more turrets, so I'm just going to make sure that I make quite a bit of this. We've got about 500, 600, that should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a second layer here of walls. So notice that my turret's already taking out one of them. They only do a set amount of damage, so once you're in, you're fine. So this guy took a chance, he came around the back, that's a nice little strategy, and he climbed up the wall, because that's the nice thing about the ninjas, he can climb walls and stuff, so you go around the side, you go around the back, and you're safe, and you can just easily attack the enemy's base. A good way to get over that is we're going to just quickly build a roof. So that way we can just delay the process. So if your enemy is attacking from above, you're okay, because you've got that one extra layer of defenses going on. Cool. So now we're nicely fortified. None of my turrets took any damage, so I don't need to kill them up. They're all cool. But I've run out of some ammo, so I'm just going to quickly go over here, and everything's cool. So what you'll notice is these guys are already fighting it out. We've got a guy up there attacking us. Anybody that's red is the opposing team. Anybody that's blue, that's my team. So Nigel is quite a good long shot. He's one of your... He's an attacking unit, but he's also quite defensive, because he's got a sniper rifle. So you want to kind of go somewhere halfway down the field, because you can just take out your enemies from any point. You don't need to be up close and personal. So, wow, how's this guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. Now he's got him sorted. The other thing to remember is friendly fire is a thing. So you don't want to be shooting your own team, because you will actually be able to take them out. So I'm going to build some more of these. Cool, and then I'm going to place a turret over there. Get quickly built. Now I've not got enough blocks to build another one, so we're going to mine again. And this is the thing, is because Tony is quite a defensive unit, it's all about mining as quickly as possible, getting as many blocks as you can, because you're not going to earn blocks by killing the opposing team, you're going to earn blocks by actually mining them. Your turrets, however, can also kill your enemies, and for every kill that your turret gets, you get those points. So that's why I like it, because you get a lot of points quite quickly, because your turrets, the more turrets you place, the more kills you get. He has got a weapon, but it's not as powerful as some of the other characters' weapons, and it's also not got the range that they do, because again, it's a defensive unit. It's your last resort. I've been seeing a lot of activity from my team. So it's like any FPS where headshots get more damage than body shots. You can also get your digging tool out and just get up close and personal. So I've unfortunately died now, but the cool thing is I can keep track of what's going on in the game. I can choose my base and just get an overview of the map, or I can choose one of my teammates and just see what they're doing. So that guy's just gone down. Another thing that you'll notice is Sarge has placed quite a lot of radars. The cool thing about the radars is they identify your enemy's location. Even if they go underground, you can still see where they're at and what they're doing. So they can never get away from you. So I'm going to get back into one friends. Everything's cool with the base, so I'm just going to get my digging tool out and get some extra blocks because I need to build some more turrets. So notice these blocks go a little bit slower, but you need those blocks to kind of build your base and fortify it. Just going to go back, place one more strategic turret there. Awesome, cool. So I'm going to get my secondary weapon out because I see this turret is currently damaged, so I'm just going to heal it up real quick. Make sure everything's just still, it's fully health, so we can keep the enemy out. What I want to kind of that's a bad thing. So I've unfortunately landed out of the map now. There's two ways to get back in. You can either build a step ladder or you just press B. When you press B, that will recall you. That will bring you back to your base. Allows you to get back into your match. It's kind of like a little penalty. You're not supposed to fall off the face of the earth, so you have to be quite careful in that sense. The annoying thing is I can see a ninja over there attacking my base. If I didn't have radars, I couldn't see that. So that's, that sound? Oh, yes you can, but underneath the sand is lava, so you don't really want to do that. The reason being is there's a lot to mine out there, so you would be in a very, very good position if you could. So the way we kind of counter that is by putting lava underneath to kind of demotivate people from actually mining those blocks. So just need to fortify this again. Just going to put an extra layer on top of this. Just make sure the base is as sturdy as possible, because we're not doing too well at this moment in time. We're 5 minutes and 40 seconds in, our base is almost gone, their base hasn't even been touched, so it's not going too well for our team at this moment in time. Oh, there's an ninja. So this is why it's also important to get some turrets on top of your base, so that when somebody comes up on top, we've got those turrets taking care of. Because these turrets, they can angle, but only at like 45 degrees. So if somebody goes over them, they can't really go all the way up. So it's a kind of a way to kind of prevent OP defenses. You want to make it fun, you want to make it competitive, so that's the reason why it's been done like that. Low on health, so I'll just heal up on my healing crate. Cogwheel. Cogwheel is the hardest at the moment because he's a bot, he's a robot, so he's got a ton of armor, so it takes a while to get him down, but you've got ways to kind of strategically go up against him. You can get Nigel out, he can get some headshots in him, get a ton of damage. The other thing is Tony Toretto. He just places a whole bunch of turrets down, and then that will take out Sarge quite quickly. So the opposing team has won because they managed to take out the turret, the base. That's why the ninja's quite cool, because he can climb up walls, so this base isn't a problem for him. He just climbs up and goes over the top. So at the end of the match, you'll get your statistics and your stats. It tells me that I was the second best killer in my team. That's quite good for the engineer, because the engineer is a defensive unit. He doesn't get that many kills, but that's not too bad. And then we'll add some more stats and stuff like that. Oh, here we go, stats. How many blocks did I earn? How many blocks did I build? How many did I blast? It gives you all of the statistics for the duration of the game. How many kills, how many deaths, how many assists. So all of the standard FPS games.